What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Game Over Gurkhaman. I am, of course, Gurkhaman. This is Dark Souls. Today, we have a little quest. This, for a lot of people, is probably one of the hardest parts of the game. And I am probably inclined to agree with that. This is a section that I'm not particularly fond of. Some people justify it. Some of it's justifiable, I believe. But some of the design choices in what we're about to be trying to achieve are a little bit what I like to call bullshit. So expect to see the death counter rise a little bit, because I think this next section I've managed to do once without actually getting completely fucked. And, you know, it's not a good feeling. I don't hate it, but it's certainly one of my lesser favorite parts of the game, all things considered. What am I talking about? Well, you will see soon enough. But now that we have this shortcut here, we can venture up here. Now, things worth noting. You can see there's some guys over there. They look very similar to those gargoyles that flew us up here, and that's because they are those gargoyles that flew us up here. Not the exact same ones, but they are the same type. I don't know why those gargoyles flew us up here, but these ones are hostile towards us. I guess they just needed some way of flying us up there, and those were the models they had free. Alright, fighting this guy can be a bit of a pain in the ass with the stairs. Ow. Thankfully, after the fight, these two guys out here, which you don't even really have to fight. You can run past them, but I'm not doing that. I'm one of those people who always fights my way through the first time, and then after that, if they die, then I'll run past the enemies. I think most people play that way, personally. Most people I talk to, at least. I'd feel bad if I was just to run past them all in the first place. But, anyway. Come on! It's such an annoying place to fight him, though. And that shield, I hate how well it blocks things. Oh, that was nice, though. There we go. That wasn't so bad. That's not gonna trigger that guy, is it? No, he's just gonna look at me. Alright. He's guarding a door over there. A door which we can't do anything about. Alright, he's gonna come after me. Well, that's okay, actually, because I gotta show this off anyway. Let's get away from him while I heal. Alright, now I can fight you. Oh, thanks. Straight into it. Ha! 2 hits! Fuck you! Must have got a critical. I'm not one of the... There's some people out there, I know Epic Namebro can break down why some attacks do critical damage and others don't. I'm not one of those people. Don't ask me how it works, because I don't know. Sometimes I do more damage than other times. Here is a massive, massive door with some cool carvings of shit on them. I think that there's an angel or something on them. I don't remember. Anyway, there's that door and there's this door, which doesn't open from this side. Dark Souls loves pulling that. That is the next shortcut we will be unlocking. And that's a little while away yet. Also, you get a really good view of like what Anor Londo is like from, not just Anor Londo is like from here, but the wall that you were looking up to from Lordran, from the Undead Burg and everything. That's the wall that you were looking up at that whole time. And then up there, which you can see from Lordran, that is the Duke's Archives, which is not a bad area. It's certainly not the worst area in the game. It's one of the endgame areas. But it's definitely a bit more finished than some of the other ones. If you look around here, there's nothing but a drop to your death. That's some more doors that can never be opened. I don't know if at some point there was intentions to open that door. Actually, what's that face on there? Oh, never mind. The face reminded me of something from later on in the game. But it was an illusion. Anyway, these are those demons that flew us up here. Bat demons, I don't know what they're called. I just know that they have electric spears and they're a little annoying. And I don't know if they're weak to magic or not. We'll find out when I stab him with... Now the annoying thing about these guys, or one of the annoying things about them, is even if you block their attacks, because their spear's electric, even if you have a 100% damage protection shield, you'll still take damage thanks to the electric properties it has. Sometimes you can just convince these guys to just walk off the edge, which is always a fun time. One thing I'm not a fan of with this halberd, like the damage it dishes out is nice, but it feels like it should do like much more poise damage than it does. I gotta say, that was a really nice dodge on my behalf. Yeah, 2 hits when I'm two-handing, that's alright. That's alright. I think you can get their spear as a very rare drop too. I've had it maybe once or twice before. Never actually tried using it as a weapon, but I'm sure it's not too bad. Bam! Okay. And this is where things start to turn a bit shit. In fact, they start turning very shit. This is the shit part I'd mentioned previously. So I'm going to come down here. There's 2 more gargoyles in here, which in and of itself is pretty fucking annoying. Come on. You guys want to... There you go. I find the best way to get rid of them is to actually, you can get them to run off the edge, which is exactly what I'm going to be trying to do. Because they can't get up here. And you can get them stuck in this spot, and depending on if you play your cards right or not, and how well you're playing, which evidently this morning I'm not playing particularly well, you can get them to like walk off the edge here, which is a nice easy way of getting rid of them. Hey, got the demon spear. Cool. Wasn't expecting that. Let's have a look at what it says on the demon spear. So it, I believe, has extra damage? No, it doesn't. I thought it would have. Oh wait, yes it does. It does 120 electric damage, so 220 base. Carved from the bones of fellow demons, wielded by the slim lesser Batwing demons. The weapon of these Chaos demons wandering and Londo are different from those of other Chaos demons and are imbued with lightning. Because most Chaos demons' weapons are imbued with fire, or Chaos, specifically the Chaos brand of fire. And that's what makes these interesting. Now, ow. This is where things turn a bit shit. I hate this. You have to run up here with these fuckers shooting their fucking crazy heavy bows at you. Thankfully, cutting up this bit because of the walls here isn't too bad. That's the easy bit though, because now... Oh god, I hate this. We have to run across here like this. Now there's this one which is completely unprotected. Fucking bolt up here. Now, you gotta deal with this shit. Talk about a good time. Oh god, I hate this. I'm so nervous. Like, this is like the worst fucking... It's so easy for this guy to just knock you off the edge. Sometimes he'll... There you go. Now there is another guy over there. Oh god, so rarely does that go that well. That encounter is fucking bullshit. It is so horribly designed. Very often you'll like just be walking along that platform and you'll get hit with one of those arrows and it will actually just like knock you clear off the side. Just like nothing. Just knock straight off, down you go. I can't believe that went as well as it did. Holy crap, that was making me nervous. And for good reason. Alright, thankfully now that we're in here... Hey!
Oh, there you are. You've been quiet these days. Smooth summoning out there. Anytime you see my brilliantly shining signature, do not hesitate to call upon me. You've left me with quite an impression. I would relish a chance to assist you.
Alright, so Solaire here.
You really are fond of chatting with me, aren't you? If I didn't know better. I think you had feelings for me. Oh no, dear me. Pretend you didn't hear that. You really are fond of chat. If I didn't...
Oh, Soler, you joker. Alright, let's have a rest now we're in here. Believe it or not, that is actually, for most people, myself included, one of the hardest parts of the game. I can't believe that went as well as it did. I am literally, like, quite shocked at how well that went. I was expecting the absolute worst. Okay. Now, this guy here protects that chest. Let me see if I can... Nope. Oh, fuck. That went badly. That went terribly! Alright. Best way to get rid of these guys, other people will parry them. If you can get a backstab on them too, they're also not too bad. You can see how much damage these guys are doing with these weapons. It's because I'm wearing such light armor. It's not offering me that much protection. I'm all about... As I've said, I'm all about that style, yo. And this weapon is not doing as much damage to him as I thought it might. I guess too, because I'm supposed to keep my distance with this weapon, right? I'm fighting these guys right up close. If I get them right on the... with the tip of it, maybe. Or maybe not. What's in the chest, bruh? Sunlight metal, 2 of them. And those you can offer to Solaire, and I forget what he does with them because I've never done that quest line before. What I am going to do is, because I'm getting my ass handed to me a little bit, which I believe could be due to my choice to use this halberd in here. Not so great against shielded enemies. I'm going to kindle this bond. Oh, I've got to reverse my hollowing first. I forgot about that. Make myself human again. Not because I need to be, but because then I can use the humanity to kindle this bonfire, so I get 10 recharges instead of 5. Because I do have quite a bit of exploration to do in here. Kindling bonfires is something you can do to make your own life easier. Some people are completely against it. Personally, I've got no problem with it. I only use kindling in a couple of spots where I feel like I might struggle. Generally, on 5S, this is plenty for me. But on your first playthrough especially, if you can store up humanity, it's not a bad idea. Let's try something a little bit different. Much easier to get a backstab with this weapon. You can see how much less damage it does, 66. But if I get a stab off with this, it does 172, which is actually more than I was doing with my halberd. I would have liked to have got a backstab on him, but whatever. Beggars can't be choosers, he's dead, that's what counts, right? So I've got a few areas to explore in here. Quite a little bit to explore, really. I thought this whole episode was going to be just me getting to that bonfire, so I'm actually kind of impressed that wasn't the case. Now, this room looks like it's not all that important. Just a bunch of scrolls and shit. But there's a secret. There's a secret. And there's a giveaway that there's a secret, and that is the fact that there's a window here. And you can see there's something in there. People say Dark Souls is cryptic. Oh my god, but how do I get into that room? Oh, this looks unusual. Oh, look. It's a secret room with some secret things inside. Yeah. Lots of secret things, actually. So let's have a look what we've found. Oh, fuck, I forgot about the mimic! Oh, that was very careless of me, and now I'm dead. Fuck! Ah! Oh, that's what I get for singing the song. Okay, let's try this again, and this time we will kill the mimic, instead of having it kill us. Yeah, you can see the chains facing outwards, once again. They always leave that clue there, I just completely forgot that it was in here. Anyway, in here we find a dragon's tooth, which doesn't mean much to us yet, but there's a character I can take us through to meet later on, where it'll come to make sense. Havel's Great Shield. Havel's helm and Havel's armor. Havel's gauntlets, Havel's leggings. Interesting, interesting, interesting. So let's have a look at his stuff first of all. Dragon's Tooth. Created from an everlasting dragon tooth, legendary great hammer of Havel the Rock, the dragon tooth will never break as it is harder than stone, and it grants its wielder resistance to magic and flame. Which seems reasonable. Also his shield. Great shield of legendary Havel the Rock, cut straight from a great slab of stone. This great shield is imbued with the magic of Havel, provides strong defense, and is incredibly heavy. A true divine heirloom on par with the dragon tooth. So, he's a very interesting character, the old Havel. Helm worn by Havel the Rock's warriors, carved from solid rock, its tremendous weight is matched only by the defense it provides. Havel's warriors never flinched nor retreated from battle. Those unfortunate enough to face them were inevitably beaten to a pulp. Yeah, so Havel's set is, if I actually equip it, it's a very cool set. Because as I said, we haven't actually met Havel yet. You can meet him actually right at the beginning of the game, but I just didn't. But basically, his entire, well, actually, I forgot to equip his. I'll equip his Dragon Tooth, which I cannot use because it's way too heavy, as well as his Great Shield. So this is Havel's set. You can see how slowly I move. I can't even roll. Whoops! I got to get his weapon out yet. There we are, the Dragon's Tooth. Whoops, that wasn't the best display of its... Can I use it this way? So I don't even have enough strength to two-hand it. And then, of course, the R2. Oh, that's just another swing. I thought he had a slam attack with it. Maybe that's one-handed. Anyway. That's Havel the Rock, because he's all covered in rock, and his shit is way too heavy to be practical for anything. Way too heavy. I was using the crest shield, wasn't I? Yeah. Let's get back to my regular stuff. Oh, we also didn't look at the Gargoyle Helm. Helm of the Gargoyle, an enchanted creature that guarded the Bell of Awakening in the belfry of the Undead Church. This bronze helm was for mere appearance sake, as gargoyle skin is naturally hard. Little in the way defense can be expected from it. It just looks cool. It's a very cool helm, but because I'm hollowed out, it's not going to look as cool as it potentially could, so... not going to worry about it. Anyway, back to my old quickie roll. And, oh, that's right, we still have to take care of a certain, mimic here. Ugh. No, you don't. No, you don't. Mimics aren't that bad, really, if you spot them ahead of time. Now, that's the Occult Club, which has its own shit about it. What do we got? A simple wooden club, this simple bladeless strike weapon is effective against most foes, is easily handled and can break the guard of a shield. However, a single miss makes one wide open, so timing and proximities are crucial. So I think what I might do this episode is just finish up this bottom floor of this place, and the next episode I'm going to work on getting the shortcut open. I think that's the way I'll do it, because otherwise I've already been recording for 20 minutes, and if I start doing the full exploration now, this episode's going to drag into much longer territory. Which, as I've stated, I want to try to avoid if I can. Just like it from this side. So that's the other shortcut there. Alright, so that's going to do it for this episode. Let's get back to our bonfire over here. Got 17,000 souls. Which I'm going to not spend. I'm not leveling up. Oh, yes, I will. I lied, of course I am. I can max out my dexterity. Keep putting that up. But thank you for joining me, ladies and gentlemen. As always, I hope you're enjoying this series. Please let me know in the comments below. I hope you'll join me next time, and I hope you're having a fantastic day and a fantastic week. I look forward to catching you next time. Peace out, and as always, have a good one.